Busch was just recently appointed or elected as the executive chairperson of the National Youth Council. I think her as being a newly elected leader, she was supposed to come up with priorities field. Obviously, gender-based violence is one, and all others. But I think the theming, especially with our movement, we are against the usage of the word slut because it has a negative connotation, and we are not against the fight against gender-based violence. And I think a lot of people have misconstrued that.
First of all, by starting to call down that main conference event that they hosted, and secondly, to start, they have a capacity even to host their own tournament for the youth. They have their own capacity also to host even Miss Youth. So it's high time that they go back to the drawing board and they start to look into the issue that is really affecting the youth. But this nonsense of a main conference where people can just go to the conference and start eating nuts and wine, we don't support that. That is not what the National Youth is there, and that is not what we want as young people. So it's high time for National Youth Council to pull up their socks.
According to the NYC's executive chairperson, everything has been taken out of context, noting that the men's conference is to create a platform for men to discuss the social ills within our society, while a sluts night will allow women to take back the word and disarm it, and be able to address sexual violence against women, rape culture, and many other themes around gender-based violence, GBV.
We disarm this word, that young women can take back this word and not be reduced by it by our males who call us this word daily in our various vernaculars. This is a women's only event, and it is the slut night. Why we were deliberate about the naming of the event is because we need to call it as it is, because that is what's happening to young women in Namibia. We are called names on it daily. We are insulted in Namibia on it daily. And this is because there's misogyny in Namibia. We've got misogynistic young men in Namibia. And that is why we said we don't want to hide behind words that will take away what women go through on a daily in the country. So really it is to address the issue of what really the word slut means. Slut is a word that demonizes, it devalues women, and it is also meant to control women. That word is used to take away the bodily autonomy of women. As a National Youth Council, we were very deliberate and intentional about our programming. And therefore we said, we're going to host an actual men's conference, and we're going to choose a venue where men and young men, typically on a normal average day, go to in a setting where it's social and where they feel relaxed and where they are entertained. So the men's conference tonight, really, its objective is to facilitate honest and very difficult conversation. We are creating a space that is only for men, where we want them to openly engage on rape culture. We want them to openly engage on positive masculinity. We want our men to openly engage, frankly, in a frank manner, misogyny and patriarchy that exists in Namibia. And this is what the main conference is all about.
The National Youth Council of Namibia encourages the public to participate in the relevant events during the Youth Week in order to find solutions in the fight against gender-based violence.